Hi, today from Durres, Albania. Today we'll be talking about how to build a $1 billion project. See you after a short break. How to construct, how to put together a $1 billion project. As you can see, Durres is situated at the Adriatic Sea, and this is the second largest town here in Albania, and the construction of Durres, of the town, is the following. There is the main part, so to say, the normal everyday city, the historic city, where you have all the attractions, historic attractions like the Venetian Tower. You have an arena, an ancient arena, but you have also the shopping streets, the restaurants, the coffee places, and you have also the promenade at the sea with all the restaurants. And this is like a mile long, maybe longer promenade that I am at right now. And there is also a molo. I don't know if you can see it behind me. So this is the main part. Then there is this harbor for the ships, for the ferries, but there is also a lot of transportation of industrial goods and so on. And ferries go from here to Italy. So there are a lot of Italians coming to Albania on these ferries as pedestrians or also with their cars. And then behind the harbor there is the second part, so to say, which is hotels and mile-long beaches, maybe 10 miles of sandy beaches, very good water quality and so on, warm water, and hundreds of hotels. But this is pretty much disconnected from the main part of the town. It's like 3 kilometers behind the main town. And now, how to build a $1 billion project? I'll give you an example following one of the projects, several $1 billion projects here in Durres. This guy who had this idea to turn the harbor into a marina for a luxurious yacht marina for high-value customers from around the world, from the jet set around the world. He contacted the government, how much would it be to buy the harbor, because the harbor isn't very profitable, and so on and so on. It's an old harbor from the times of communism. And so he got a quote. Then he approached Emirati billionaire, Mr. Alabar, Mohammed Alabar, with this idea, with this vision to turn this harbor into a marina. Why is it interesting? First of all, Mr. Alabar. Who is Mr. Alabar? Mr. Alabar is the founder of Emar. If you don't know what Emar is, this is the largest real estate developer in the world. This guy is responsible for building the largest building in the world, Burj Khalifa, for Dubai Mall, for the entire downtown of Dubai, but also for Dubai Marina, for many other projects in 16 countries around the world. He built several marinas around the world. There are projects also in Istanbul, there are projects in Baku, there are projects in India and Egypt. So it is interesting for him to build the best marina in Albania, because there is no yacht marina, no luxurious yacht marina in Albania, and the project has several merits. And now we'll be talking about the merits of the project. What other elements do you need for that project? So first is the vision. So the guy who had this idea approached the billionaire who had the resources to actually realize the idea, but he had this vision to turn that into a marina And of course, with that vision, there were at first some mood boards, then some visualizations, but soon followed like models, 3D models of that, videos and many things, a website. You can see it on Durres Marina website. All these visions that will inspire the thoughts and the ideas from all the stakeholders, project participants, but also authorities, potential investors, customers, and so on and so on. So the vision, the first element. The second element is, of course, the branding, the reputation. How did they go about the branding? Of course, branding is the high-level marina for the international jet set, for the yacht owners. So they will buy apartments. They will be like around maybe 100 buildings, luxurious buildings. There will be, of course, 5-star hotels, but there will be apartment houses, there will be villas, there will be malls, there will be restaurants, coffee places, and so on and so on. And of course, a promenade that will extend this promenade here in Durres. So this is somehow of a branding. If you can see on these pictures, they are always women in long dresses with hats, with white hats, looking from balconies into the sea, like inspiring imagination of potential buyers, and so on and so on. But the reputation is also something about taking the reputation of the billionaire, of Mr. Alaba, for this project. Because, as I said, MR is the most renowned real estate developer in the world. High quality, always delivered, always the projects were always successful, and they have high prices and high margins, and this is how they guarantee success of such a project. So if Albania wants to create something unique, something extraordinary on the soil, Mr. Alabar, MR, is the right person or the right company to do it with, the right partner, the right partnership. So this is something about reputation, about branding. The second part for a $1 billion project. And of course they said, this is 3 kilometers, we'll invest, it will be a $3 billion project. This inspires imagination. The third element, this is especially important for real estate development, is the location. In real estate, you say there are 3 things that are important in real estate: location, location, and location. And they have the best location here that they could imagine in Albania for such a project. Why? First of all, let's say the geographic location of Durres as a town. This is the closest point at the Adriatic Sea from the airport. So Albania has only one international airport at the moment. This is the airport of Tirana. And you land on that airport and you need only 30 minutes to get to Durres, to your hotel. And you are at Adria immediately, Adriatic Sea. So Durres is traditionally the local tourists, the Albanians, the people from Tirana, they come to Durres for the summer vacation, but also from the neighboring countries. But in recent years, also more and more Europeans are coming. Europeans from the European Union are coming to Durres because, of course, there are international flights, and also with the ferries from Italy. So Albania is becoming very popular tourist destination, also because of the quality of the sea and also competitive prices and so on. So this is one thing, but the other thing is the marina or the harbor at the moment is the best location also in the town of Durres, because it's just next to this historic part next to the walking area, to the shopping street with these historic attractions, and next to the promenade with the restaurants and so on. It will extend the promenade, and also on the other side you have the beaches, the best beaches, the sandy beaches, very flat, very tourist-friendly beaches, and of course they will build beaches also on the area of today's harbor. So you are immediately, it's a beachfront property, you are immediately at the sea, and on the other hand, on the other side you are in the downtown, in the city center. So this is just the perfect location, because this was the dilemma of Durres. The tourists are far away, like 3.5 kilometers away from the town, and they are divided by the harbor, and the harbor is gated. You can't get through the harbor, so you have to go around, and so you have this somehow dilemma. If you want to spend time in the town, or if you want to go to the beach, you have to drive between these areas. But the marina will solve this area. You will have everything in one place, so to say, right? And on top of that, you will have the yachts and marina and so on and so on. So lifestyle and luxury. So location. The third thing. The fourth thing is how do they get the high prices? Of course, the branding, their reputation is one thing, but also the luxury. If they offer a luxurious, it's not only luxurious apartments, it's a full development of a city neighborhood, a full neighborhood, 3 kilometers long, like 2 miles long, and half a mile wide neighborhood, which is luxurious, which is high level, with all the amenities, with all the with everything you need for the international jet set, for the yacht owners, for the people who go around the world and stay in their places, in their houses, in different locations. This is the area for them, and of course these people, this is a different kind of customers. Until now, only locals or like people from maybe neighboring countries were buying real estate in Albania. But now people from the United States, from Asia, from Dubai can come here, and they can imagine spending time here and of course buying property. So they have much deeper pockets, they can pay much larger amount of money. So that's why Marina can demand 2 times, 3 times as high prices as in the other parts of the town or of Albania. So if they have high prices, of course they have high margins, they are very profitable, they can deliver high quality of the product. Fifth element is the sales. Sales first. Bad entrepreneurs, they produce costs before they sell. But the good entrepreneurs, the billionaires, they sell first and then they manufacture the product, then they provide the product. And they know if somebody wants to buy the product and how much they want to pay for the product. And Durres Yacht Marina is no different. The first thing they built before they built any of the residential buildings, any of the buildings in the actual marina, was at the entrance of marina, and this is the only thing they built until now, is the sales center. This is the first thing they built and opened. And you can see the sales center with all the visualizations, the models where they sell the properties, and they have been selling them for a year already. They have sold properties for hundreds of millions of dollars already without having built anything. The harbor actually is still in operation, it's not closed. They are doing some preparatory works at the end of the harbor, but they haven't built any building. They have in income already of hundreds of millions of dollars, and this is the money that they can use to prepare the project, to go to find partners, to find investors, to find customers. They're experimenting with the price level, with what are the needs, the demand of the purchasers, of the people interested in that project. You can see here one of the walls of the project. So this is how you make big money, how you prepare, how you process a several billion dollar project. You sell before you actually deliver, before you manufacture. That's it for today from the Adriatic Sea here in Durres, Albania. Give me a thumb up if you like the video, thumb down if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't, share this video with your loved ones, with your friends. One day they will thank you for that. I talk here a lot about business, about doing great impossible things in your life and in your company. I talk here about how the best entrepreneurs in our lives, in our times, think and act, how our self-made billionaires do their business. So if you like this video, you will certainly like my other videos. I invite you to watch them. That's it for today. I wish you a fantastic day. Let's do something extraordinary today.